everybody. My name is Debra Brenner, and I'm going to tell you a story about a friendship with a college buddy. She's here, but I'm not going to ask her to identify herself yet. 50 years of friendship.
Wow.
So, yeah, do that again. That's so sweet. So, we met because we went to a private school, university, Hofstra University. Some people know because there was a presidential debate in 2016, not between the two end ones, between you and me, a lot of people out there. That was the presidential debate. And it's a very cool place. And it was in the late 60s. And guess what? We were hippies. Serious hippies. I mean, are there any law enforcement people here? Because if you're here, this is what I need you to do for just a little while. La 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 la. Can you? They're cheating. They're not doing it. Anyway, so as a hippie, we did a lot of illegal things. I wonder if some of you also did some illegal things. You know, there's and lots of things that were illegal. I don't want to name them all because you'll be horrified. Anyway, we had a lot of fun. We really did good stuff. And we lived at Hofstra. There was really tall dormitories. And then there was this is a long time ago, huge parking lot. And eventually you get to the dining hall. The most boring parking lot to walk over every time you had a meal. So what we decided to do was have fun. We would link arms together and we would sing a song. And if you know this song, you must join in. You must, otherwise I'm going to come and slap your arm. Okay, here we go. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name is my name too. And whenever we went out, you could hear them always shout, "There's a John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, la 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 la." Awesome, I knew that. On a serious note, Kathy was this is in the 60s, you have to think about this. She was the first openly gay person I ever knew. And she told me that, which was so truthful. I just felt so wonderful that there was that trust involved. So we went on and we did all sorts of things. And we were serious at times too. We talked about politics, we talked about all sorts of things. And it was the war on Vietnam was happening. And do you mind bringing up my water? Thanks. And so we were protesting. If there's any veterans here, I have to apologize, thank you so much, if I offended anyone, because I appreciate all you did. It was very hard work. I just was against the war because I was against war. And I thought it was a really bad thing to do. So, what did we do? There was a March on Washington. We went, how many other people were there in the March on Washington? Woo, my husband. That's all. That's 100 people. So we went to the March on Washington. There were 500,000 people there. It was a mass of people. And we were holding signs and we were screaming with the bullhorn and repeating things. And of course we sang, "We shall over." You know, it's still sung. It's like, when are we going to overcome? Seriously. So this is what happened. I didn't know my future husband was there. He had to climb up a tree to avoid a tear gas thrown at him. I didn't have that experience. I had like a really good experience with people, hippies, doing stuff. But it was very hot and I was very, very sweaty. And if you know Washington, you know there's a Washington Monument, and then there's my favorite, the Lincoln Memorial. And in between is the reflecting pool. Y'all know that. I was very hot and sweaty. What did I do? Ripped all my clothes off and went swimming. And when I tell people that, they go, "Did you really do that?" Yes, I really did that. So moving along, we separated ways. And we both lived in Atlanta for a little while, and we saw each other. And then I moved to Athens, and we still saw each other. And then she moved way across the country to Taos, New Mexico. And she created a herbal supplement. I'm probably saying it wrong. I can't think of the name. But she had supplements. It was wonderful. And she did really well. She was there for a very long time, and I was still here in Athens. And then the altitude did not work for her at all. So she needed to move lower. And she thought, where should I go? Well, my niece lives in Athens. I go to Athens, and maybe my friend Deb is still in Athens. Maybe. So she moved. She tried to find me. Of course, there's no 411 Okay, some people are going, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
411, and there's no phone books. You can't call the operator and say, could you find, they would tell you the address of someone. It was amazing, but that didn't exist, so she went social media. Everybody knows, to find someone on social media, you go to Facebook. She couldn't find me. I have no idea why. My name is there, Debra Brenner. It says I studied at House University. And my picture, well, the big picture is my dogs, but then me. She could see my face, but I don't know what happened. She couldn't find me, so whatever. So this is what happened next. So she moved to Athens. She couldn't find me, we were separated again. And then she met several friends, and one of her friends said, I'm going to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Athens on Sunday. Why don't you come with me? She thought, organized religion? I don't think so. But she liked him, so she went. And I've been a member for decades. She didn't know that. And then, am I okay on time? Oh, good, I can finish it in 2 minutes. Great. So she's looking around. She doesn't know anything about me. Oh, there it is. And eventually she needs to go to the restroom. I mean, we all need to do that, don't we, at some point in time? And it just so happens that when they were making the building bigger, whatever, you know what I'm talking, expanding, what a great word, thank you. We decided to sponsor bathrooms, too. And this is what I wanted to sponsor. I wanted a big sign on the door. I wanted the stick figure of a man, the stick figure of woman, the stick figure of half man, half woman, which I always thought was a little weird, the stick figure of a baby, well, maybe not, and then a stick figure of an alien. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's very cool. On the sign, and underneath it was supposed to say, whatever, just wash your hands. But they didn't like that, so they made a change, and inside is a plaque. It's okay. It says, this, maybe bathroom or restroom, can't remember, is sponsored by a generous donation by Deb Brenner and John Olive. Anyone can use John's John. So Kathy needs to use the bathroom. You know, she goes in there and she sees the sign, Deb Brenner. She runs outside. She says, wait a minute, is Deb Brenner here? The person points and goes, there she is. And that's how we reconnected. Gone, but not forgotten.